Wow. When I hired my trainer for the first time and did that physical assessment you have to do, I couldn't do one sit up. I couldn't do one push up. And I used to be a gymnast. So I was totally mortified and embarrassed and never dreamed I'd be able to even do a pull up. So I don't even remember what the point was where I thought I could do one or that I wanted to do one. But it did take a while. I mean, you certainly, and then I would start reading, what do I do? Oh, negatives, negatives, do lots of negatives. And then I never learned about the band, the assisted band, which is amazing. But our gym does have one of the assisted pull up machines with the weight stack. So I was using that a lot. And I think the day I got my first one, I think it was like such super slow motion, it's like, oh my God, I'm actually doing it. But it's amazing. And I love pull ups and I love the different varieties of pull ups. My record is 14 and I was probably 10 pounds less. So I'm thinking it's amazing. Even like for women, you bloat a week in the month, whatever, you're up those 3 pounds, 4 pounds, 5 pounds. I can't do as many pull-ups. Like you're carrying that added bulk. So it's amazing what the weight of yourself does in terms of how many reps you can get. But yeah, it's pretty sweet getting that first pull-up, I have to say, pretty sweet. I love time under tension. Basically what that means is you're pausing the rep. If you do bicep curl, you're pausing halfway. So your muscles are under tension and really working themselves. And that's really going to get you gains quicker than just doing regular reps. And when you slow it down, you're doing like 3 second negatives and it just the longer your muscles are hurting, basically, the more you're helping them build. And I just found a new exercise. I can't remember the woman's name, or I'd plug her. I'll have to send it to you. Just doing face pulls, but instead of just doing regular cable face pulls, she would do it with one arm, but then her other arm was attached to a band she wrapped around the pole. And so she was constantly pulling back on the band the whole time this one's doing the singles. And oh my gosh, I'm thinking I could use that same technique for so many different exercises, whether it's like Arnold presses, you're just keeping this one here and doing Arnold presses. There's so many things, and it really elevates your workout. You really feel the burn. You have to usually go down in weight a little bit. So your ego has to be totally out of the way and know that you're doing the best for your muscles and your body and not just trying to look like you're super strong at the gym. So I think that's the problem with a lot of people. I think that's why I don't want to stereotype, but I think that's why a lot of maybe um, the typical guy at the gym, the bro, isn't doing tempo training or time under tension because you have to kind of lower your weights to be able to do it. And they want to have the most weight possible and be banging it around. But it's an incredible way to work out. Well, today I did a pull day, so it was back and biceps. So I did pull ups, I did rows for my back, I did cable pull downs, and I like to superset because I don't want to be in the gym for 5 hours. So my pull ups are always standalone because they take so much out of me. I can't superset anything in between. But so I'll do a row and then I'll do by some kind of bicep curls. So today I was doing just regular barbell curls, and then my second bicep exercise was bicep 21s, cable curls. So time under tension, I was going really slow, trying to do my 21s, but I was also doing more pull-ups too. And pull-ups, when you're doing the neutral grip, work a lot more biceps. So that's what I was doing today. Triceps, I love skull crushers. I used to do a lot of weighted dips, and because I just feel like such a badass wearing that belt with like I could do 45 plate, I could do like 10 reps, like tricep dips. And then my shoulder, that my previous tear injury was getting aggravated. And my physiotherapist was like, dips aren't the greatest thing and they're not that functional. And I listened to him and I trust him. So I haven't done those in a long time. There was someone maybe a couple months ago on Instagram was doing a tricep dip challenge where it was like a certain number a day and it would ramp up. And I did a couple days, but there's no way that kind of volume would just wreck me. So yeah, but I love skull crushers and I love to push downs, and I like using the rope on the push down because then you can split the rope at the bottom for that extra range of motion, that extra push. But yeah, it's a lot of the classics really because the classics work, and then I like to play around near the end of my workout with something cool that I just want to try. But it's the classics really do it. The compound exercises really are the best.